everyone, it's Sarah Keats, the Green Goddess, and today's video is geared towards you crunchy mamas out there who want only the best products for your babies. So when I'm at the farmer's market, I often get this question from moms who are pushing strollers with their babies, or maybe they have like a big pregnant belly and they're about to have their first baby, and they really want to know, Sarah, what do you make and what would be helpful for my baby? I want only the best, and I want to make sure that what I'm choosing is non-toxic and is not going to harm them in any way. So this is the subject that I love because I am a mama to 3 babies myself, and really one of the driving forces behind the Green Goddess was originally it started with taking care of myself, and so I came up with my whole concept of this skincare company to take care of myself. But when I became a mom, I'm telling you, I started to go a little bit extra crazy, and then I really got squeaky clean, and I really wanted only the best because I'm this fierce lioness mom who was really embracing that whole mama energy of wanting to protect my little ones. And I knew the bad things that were in the market, and I knew the really toxic ingredients that are found in baby products, not just in our adult products, but sometimes the hairs on my arms just stand up and I get chills when I see some of the ingredients that are in typical baby and kids products. So when I created my baby care range, it was with the most, like, in my mind, the strictest purity and the best of the best, and strictly organic. And so I've put a lot of love and effort into my baby care range over the years because I wanted only the best for my babies, and I certainly feel the same about yours. So I want to introduce you to our baby care range today, and I want to let you know what I have that might be of assistance to you and how it might help you. So I want to start with our best-selling product. By far, this is the product that I get the most rave reviews about. It has been a game changer for many people. It started with my own experiences being a mom and having 3 little ones who had very sensitive skin. And so this is our Diaper Salve. Okay, it's hard to see there, but it's called Demeter's Touch Diaper Salve. And this is so good. It's so good. It really, really is. And in fact, it's not just good for diaper issues, it's also fantastic for other skin issues. So I hate to make claims, and that's not something that we're allowed to do in the cosmetic world. So I need you to think outside of the box and think, okay, this is not only just good for irritated bums, but it might also be good for other skin conditions that we commonly face, particularly up here in the north. Okay, so this is just flies off the shelf for me, and it's never ceased to amaze me how effective this diaper salve can be with just one application. If you have a little cute tushy in the house that is really suffering with redness or rash or irritability, or sometimes my kids' bums would be almost burnt if they had a toxic poop. It would be like the reddest little butts with almost blisters. It was so bad, you guys, and this one application overnight would take that away. So this is a product that is very dear to me, and I think it would be for you too. So one of our best sellers of all time. Okay, that's Diaper Salve. $16.50 for a jar that contains 80 grams, so it's a good sized jar. It'll last you a good time. Okay, all organic herbs are infused in here, a little bit of touch of lavender, some zinc oxide, and some other nourishing oils along with shea butter. So it just all around is just fantastic ingredients. Our second bestseller is our baby butter. So this one is called Celine's Lullaby Baby Butter. Oh, it's like a lotion, but not, because lotion is very thin and watery and it absorbs very quickly into the skin. Not so with our baby butter. This is just like our other body butters that we make. This butter is the same base recipe, So made from organic shea butter that is unrefined and super high in good skin quality, like nutrients, and very nourishing. And it's mixed with other organic oils, cold pressed, so they all retain their nutrients. And it's lightly scented with a bit of lavender, neroli, and chamomile, so really good sleepy time oils for that baby after maybe an evening bath. Also, adults use this as well, but it really is designed for the little wee ones because the amount of essential oils that I use in here is quite minimal, so it's safe for little ones. Sometimes on the label we have on here that we recommend it from age 3 months and up. And some moms say, why is it not safe under 3 months? And it's not that, it's just that we had to make a decision on where we were going to take a stance on when we think that, you know, it might be safe to introduce a small amount of essential oils. In the future, I plan to do an unscented baby butter, and that would be my top choice for newborns, especially premature babies. But you know, the science, or not the science, but the opinion on essential oils and when we should introduce them to wee ones is always changing. And so we just took a really safe approach where we said, you know, 3 months and up. But it can be our little secret if there's no dangerous, horrible thing. We just feel that unscented products are best when your baby is younger. So watch for that unscented collection being launched hopefully soon with the Green Goddess. So this butter, it will take a little bit longer to absorb into the skin. It is fantastic to put on straight after they get out of a bath. So when their skin is still damp, even like little beads of water on it, you can put some of this on them and it will absorb a lot faster than if it was just put on dry skin. I always like to put my babies, slather this in them, give them a nice little massage. It makes a really beautiful little massage cream, so you can give them some love after a bath. All the nice little essential oils will help to calm them along with your soothing touch, and it will prep them for bed. And then just put their little onesie on, so it doesn't matter if they're greasy underneath. They're covered completely and they're just ready to go. I have had amazing reviews about this product helping with other skin conditions that we commonly get up north here too. Okay, so I've had before and after pictures of moms who have shown me their children with eczema, and then they have used this baby butter and then shown me after pictures, and it really is impressive. So this is another great choice for all types of skin woes, but so nice for after bath. Okay, so that's our number 2 selling product. Our third bestseller, I would say, is probably a toss-up between our baby wash, which is called Kareen's Children Baby Wash and Shampoo, or our Magic Monster Spray. So these are a close third. I would say maybe takes the cake a little bit is the Kareen's wash. I think why this is popular is because when you have a newborn or a little one and you're bathing them and doing bath time, if you just have them in your large bathtub, you only ever put a little bit of water in, and you're always, holding them with, I always had my hand underneath their neck, and you're loving them and, playing with them and squishing around their little chubby bellies, and you got the washcloth. And I always found that I had one hand busy with the baby, and I really only ever had one hand free, so it was easy for me to reach for this and give it a pump while I'm supporting my baby, and then you can wash them and you can put it in their hair. But you have to be careful because this is a soap. It's a liquid soap made from organic ingredients like sunflower and coconut oil and olive oil, I believe. So this product will sting the eyes if you get it in the eyes, so that is one thing that you need to be careful, okay? But again, it's lightly scented with that lavender, neroli, and chamomile, just a tiny amount to help just kind of lull them into a relaxing kind of sleepy state, okay? It makes a great shampoo for young kids. I even have some adults who use this as shampoo for their hair. It does not work in my hair. My hair, as you can see, there's just too much of it. It leaves my hair feeling heavy and not good. But my mom, on the other hand, uses it. She has really short hair. She loves it. She uses this as her shampoo. I was like, okay. And younger kids, I find, can get away with using this as shampoo, finer hair type. So you can experiment with it and see how it goes for you, okay? So the Magic Monster Spray is one of our family's personal favorites because we have children now who are a little bit older and they get the active imagination and they start saying, Mom, there's monsters in my closet, under my bed, in my room, down the hallway, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, and then they wake you up in the middle of the night and they're always monsters this and monsters that. And it's like, oh, child, go back to sleep, please. So this was a product that I created out of desperation to get my children to stay in their damn beds at night. And so I came up with this genius idea one day. I was like, what can I do? Okay, this kid needs to leave me alone. I need to sleep. I'm getting grumpy, but this child is stressed out and they really think there's monsters in their room, and there's nothing that you can say as a parent that is going to change their mind. They are convinced that there's monsters. So it's like you need to play their game almost. So I came up with this idea that I was going to make this sleepy time spray. It would have hydrosols in it, which are super gentle and safe for children. So this has chamomile hydrosol in it and neroli hydrosol. Do you see a theme there with the chamomile and the neroli? And then I put lavender essential oil in it, just a little bit to top it off. And because hydrosols don't mix with essential oil, they separate. The essential oil sits on the surface of the product and the hydrosols are on the bottom because they're like a water. So this product needs to be shaken before it's used. And I thought that that would be a great little story to say to the kids, hey, in order to get this to work, this is like a magic monster spray. That monsters, you can tell them they hate the smell of it, or it smells like poop and monsters won't come anywhere near it, or whatever you got to tell them. And tell them always that they have to shake the bottle really good to activate the magical powers, when really it's just, it's mixing those oils up. So activate those magical powers, shake, 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 and then they can spray it like a force field in their room. They can spray it on their faces, they can spray it in their hair, on their jammies, on a stuffed animal, on their pillow, on their sheets, in their room, in their closet, wherever they need to spray it, they can go crazy, but always they have to shake it to activate that magical powers, okay? So this is used by my 9-year-old, by my 7-year-old, by my 2.5-year-old, and guess what? I use it at night too. This is a fantastic product to keep as an adult beside your bed. And when I go to bed at the end of the night and my head finally hits the pillow and I'm damn tired from my day, my brain is still going, but I need sleep. And I find that the moment I shake this and I spray it and it mists on my face and on my pillow around me, it's just that little signal that I need, that my brain needs to say, shut up, it's time for bed. And so it just helps to calm me, okay? So that's a great one. And if you ever make your bed in the morning and you want to just have like a fresh, lovely aroma in your home, you can spritz your sheets and it's very nice. So that's one. Okay, don't forget that we also make bubble bath. And I know when you have an infant, a newborn, they're not really interested in bubbles. But as your child gets older and they want to experience bubble baths, as kids often do because they're so much fun. But the problem is that so many bubble baths on the market are super toxic. And I'm talking not just a little toxic, but they got really bad stuff in them generally. So but it's hard to make a good natural bubble bath. I tried many different recipes and I always struggled with getting good, big, fat, juicy bubbles. So it always was a little bit of a flop. And you're like, oh, I don't want to bath my kids in this toxic stuff. By the way, a lot of moms come to me who have used the typical kind of bubble baths from, the drugstore or the big chain stores. And they have found that, they can provoke yeast infections. There can be red areas down there, irritation, rash, sensitivity. So, just have that on your radar. So I would like to bring to your attention a couple bubble baths that we make. So it's called Siren Song Bubble Bath. One is called Dream Shells, good for sleepy time, lavender, neroli, chamomile again, okay? The other one is called Flirty Fins, and that one is a black cherry smelling. Now you might wonder, Sarah, how do you get natural black cherry? Well, you don't really. Typically when you see cherry, watermelon, peach, and any of these fun flavors, or not flavors, scents, they are synthetic and they come from the fragrance industry, and I try to avoid those at all costs. This, funny enough, is a flavor oil. So it's an edible flavor oil that is used in the food industry. So that's how I get away with using some more fun flavors sometimes in my products. So that's what this one is. So Flirty Fins is a cherry one, and it makes great bubbles. Particularly, if you can give you a tip, when you're just starting to run the bath and you put some of your bubble mixture in, really agitate the water when you first get it going. You can really get some great bubbles happening. I also have some customers who say that they will run their shower head, and the pressure of the shower hitting the bath, the surface of the water, will make really great bubbles too. So that's another little tip for you. So keep these in mind. Now, these bottles might look little, but they actually are really potent, and we can get away with using as little as 1 teaspoon in a bubble bath. If you want to go crazy, then you can use like a tablespoon, and you'll get really good bubbles. And if you have jets, Lord help you, there are going to be bubbles everywhere. So just be prepared. I've seen pictures from mamas who have sent me the kids turned on the jets, and there's bubbles everywhere. So this is completely natural, really good. When I say completely natural, I don't necessarily mean that this is made with a surfactant called cocoa glucoside, and yes, they came from nature at some point in time, but they have been processed to make them surfactants and what they are. But this is the gentlest surfactant that you can find on the market, and one of the safest. So this is why I like the glucoside family for bubbles. We try to avoid sulfates and the harsher surfactants, which can cause some skin sensitivity. So this is a good one. Okay, just an honorable mention here, sleepy time tea. Don't forget that you can have this in your tool chest for your children. It's a really delicious tasting tea. It's very nice to brew it around supper time and give them a little cup of tea, maybe with their supper or shortly after. Just really nice. Chamomile, nice for digestion, nice for calming, nice for just prepping the body for sleep. So honorable mention, shout out to sleepy time tea. That's it. That is our whole baby care range, and of course there's some other products we have in our product line that can support you, like, well, in my opinion, plantain salve is an absolute must for all mamas out there, completely safe for babies and fantastic in the summertime for itchy mosquito bites. But this is like our tried and true baby care range. So hope you found that helpful. If you did, hey, share it with another mama. If there's a mama out there in your life who's got a baby coming, or she has some young children, I would love if you share it with her. If you have any questions, reach out to me or comment below. I'd be happy to help. And until then, blessings to you, and if you and that beautiful baby. If you have a baby already in your life or one coming up, it's the best journey of all, and one that I would love to support you on. It is the ultimate honor when I find out that my products have been slathered on a new little baby. So thank you so much for your time. Wishing you a beautiful spring. Bye.